coming today. I'm going to attempt to cook you guys lunch. To be honest, I'm not a chef. I'm just a guy that has a spinal cord injury. I'm a quadriplegic. I got limited use of my hands. And I'm able to cook things on my own at home and really try to stay out of McDonald's, stay out of the fast food restaurants, because as you age with an injury like this, it's real easy to start packing on the pounds. And I was challenged by a friend, Bruce, that's back there, about seeing if we could do something to help you guys make better food choices. And to be honest, things taste better when you make it yourself. And so, like I said, I'm a quad, so I'm not wearing gloves. So sanitation, I'm going to do the best I can, but I physically can't put gloves on and do this. Some of our volunteers will. So today we're going to make a stir fry with steak and chicken. And we're going to make some grilled cheese sandwiches. And also probably do some George Foreman grilling, but we'll do that at the end, where we can just do some meat and barbecue sauce. So, like I said, my hope is if you guys see that I can do it, you'll be inspired that you can too. I know a lot of you guys have some more hand function. I know some of you guys may have a little bit less. But it's kind of fun to watch me screw up and embarrass myself. So hopefully you guys are in for a treat today. The first thing you want to do before you cook food is make sure that it doesn't stick to the pan, because that makes cleanup really hard. We're using this induction cooktop, and the neat part about it is it plugs in right to a power strip, so you don't need to have a high kitchen counter or a modified kitchen. You can use it just about anywhere, including like I'm using on these folding tables. They heat up through magnetism, so it has to have the right kind of metal placed on it for it to get hot. And once they get hot, they can get really scorching hot, so you got to be careful. But I picked these things up for like $50 on Amazon, and it came with the pot, so I mean we're talking pretty affordable. And with all this stuff, you can probably buy it at your local Bed Bath & Beyond or Walmart. I know that cost is always an issue, but if you guys need help, the Triumph Foundation has a grant program. We'd love to be able to help you guys get cooking on your own. I've got 2 of these things, so at the end of the thing, if you're really motivated, I bet you can twist my arm and I'll send you home with one today. So, I usually put the oil in at the bottom and then throw a little bit of seasoning salt in, just because then you can kind of see when things are heating up, because the stuff will start moving inside the pan. Again, trying to do everything myself, so if I'm clumsy, please forgive me. But the recipe we're doing today for the stir fry, I literally went to the butcher and they had a thing that said steak, stir fry, and chicken, stir fry. It's all pre-cut, pre-done. We're going to throw some veggies in there. The veggies, again, they're made for this recipe itself, so it's nothing. There's no rocket science. I can certainly give you this recipe, and there's certainly many more things that you could add on to this recipe to make it better. Ginger, hot sauce. I brought some hot sauce down there. We're going to make everything pretty mild, pretty just average Joe, so it's a crowd pleaser. And again, I didn't want anybody to really help me in the beginning cooking, so I didn't want to add too many ingredients that I would have had to ask someone for help with. So we got your basic chicken. Like I said, it's pre-cut, so I'm just going to dump it in there. I usually have a trash can here, but they didn't. And then I got steak, and I usually cut these things open with a fork. or my knife, which I'll show you in a little bit. Pretty simple to slice open. So these cooktops are all digital, so you don't have to turn any knobs, you don't have to do anything crazy. Real simple to adjust the heat, and it's almost instantaneous as far as the time it takes to heat up. So again, I just threw the meat in. We're going to cook the meat down, make sure that's nice and cooked. No one likes rare chicken, so we'll make sure that everything's cooked really good before we do anything else. I'm just using garlic salt because I think garlic makes everything taste better, so I hope you guys agree with me. And if not, you don't have to eat it. So, at the end of the day, it should be enough for everyone to have a taste tester. I use this glove for guys that have limited hand function. It's a glove that's meant for pushing a wheelchair. But I found it's got a real good cup in it that allows me to stab into something. So when I'm cooking, it's not going to slip out of my hands. I broke my neck. I have a C6 spinal cord injury. I broke C4, 5, and 6, but after years of rehabbing and stuff, I basically regained enough function to operate around the C6 level.